Okay, so you guys remember, obviously, that when Trump went to Qatar, he was gifted a $400 million flying palace, this brand new Boeing jet, and it was a gift to Trump because Air Force One is currently outdated. It's been in use for over 3 decades. Obviously, it's still quite nice, and it's been, renovated here and there. But for the most part, it's an old jet. And in Trump's first administration, he actually tried to get a new one, and they paid money for it, but Boeing has yet to deliver on it all these years later, and they might not deliver on it for some time. So Qatar gave Trump this new Boeing jet. And so it says here, the U.S. received a luxury Boeing 747-8 jetliner, 747-8 jetliner with the Trump administration, which the Trump administration accepted with plans to convert it into a future Air Force One. The Air Force has been tasked with overseeing the upgrade. The plane is worth $400 million. But there are issues. So, for example, technical experts have said, this is Trump and the Qatari leader receiving the jet. They were shaking hands, having a good time. Yep. This is the outdated Air Force One jet. And then we'll come to this clause here in a second, which I'll show you. But so the conversion timeline. Now, technical experts issued a warning that it could take years and potentially cost up to $1 billion to equip the plane with the required defense communications and command systems necessary for Air Force One. So what does this mean? Now, obviously, as you know, the president just doesn't fly around in a jet that's like really fancy. If that were the case, he could fly that jet from Qatar right now. The problem is that the jet needs to be fitted with secure communication. So he needs to be able to have a discussion with any leader on the planet, with the Pentagon, with anyone on the planet securely without anyone intercepting it. He needs to be able to detonate a nuclear weapon if he needs to, because he has the nuclear launch codes as the president, as the commander-in-chief. So there's a lot of things he needs to be able to do securely, which requires a lot of sophisticated equipment that Qatar obviously couldn't provide, because if they could, then that means they would know about it, which means they could undermine it. So the United States basically has to strip down the plane and add all kinds of equipment to protect it from aircraft missiles trying to intercept it and blow it up, being able to launch nuclear codes, safe communications, et cetera, et cetera. So they have to basically spend a lot of money to use this fancy gift. So imagine you receive a gift and it's like, hey, bro, here is this very lavish gift. And you're like, oh, thanks, man. You're like, the problem is you have to spend a lot of money, even more than it's worth, to use it. So, but of course, the United States is made of money. So spending $1 billion is not going to be a big deal. But Trump is saying he wants to use it very, very quickly. So technical experts are saying not only is it going to take a lot of money, it's going to take a lot more time than you think. But we will see. Trump seems to be getting whatever he wants out of his people. So let's see. Constitution, foreign emulance clause. So there is an issue. Democrats are basically saying, Democrats and independent watchdogs claim the gift may violate the U.S. Constitution's emoluments clause. I've never heard of this word before. Though the White House states it was a gift to the Department of Defense and will follow legal protocols. And the section of interest is Article 1, Section 9, Clause 8. No title of nobility shall be granted, as you can see right up here, by the United States, and no person holding any office of profit or trust under them shall, without the consent of the Congress, accept any present, enrollment, office, or title of any kind, whatever, from any king, prince, or foreign state. So this is basically an anti-corruption clause, and it's something that the Democrats and critics of Trump are using to try and prevent him from accepting this and make a big deal about this. Now, Trump has majority of Congress. He could potentially get this approved by them, and he probably will. But if not, I don't imagine he's going to follow this rule. He doesn't care. It's going to set a precedent anyway. And, he's not the only president. Before this, Joe Biden and his son were taking money from Ukrainian energy companies. So presidents are always doing this. And if they don't do it like this, they do it indirectly, where after they leave office, they receive their bribes on the back end, like Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama giving a speech to some bank for $10 million. What kind of person who pays $10 million for a speech? It's an absurd amount of money, but this is how you legally engage in bribery. And so this is not uncommon. So this is not going to prevent Trump from accepting this whatsoever. So Trump mentioned that the plane was provided as a gift. He said that it was provided as a gift, and it would be kept. It would be kept in the presidential library, and he wouldn't use it after leaving office. But I doubt that. I think he's going to use it 100%. And yeah. So the current Air Force One fleet, the existing one, like I said, over 30 years old, and 2 new Boeing 747-8s were ordered under Trump's exclusive $4 billion deal during his first administration. So between 2016 and 2020, he ordered this new plane, but it's delayed. It hasn't arrived yet. So Qatar, obviously aware of this, came and said, hey, we got you a nice little gift. Here's a brand new plane. So we will see, which is funny. Like, Qatar provided a Boeing jet, and Boeing couldn't even provide 2 jets that the president had ordered many years ago. Somehow Qatar was able to get it beforehand. So what do you think? Is this a blatant act of corruption? Is this bribery? Is Trump in violation of the Constitution? Does it matter? Is he going to respect it or not? Let me know what you think in the comment section below.